The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bulls and the Raiders on Sunday night.
The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last, and off we go here in the wild card round. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Klein escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was that we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, Klein. And complete once again to Watson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Off the play fake, Klein. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. On 1st down, Klein. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action, Klein. And he's going to go down again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're talking
under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Patterson. Good footwork at the 30. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's going to try and do this himself. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game, and nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bulls will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Klein. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Off play action, Klein. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll look to throw again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 41, here's second down and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They'll try the left side. It's Morrison. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Klein. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He can't get him down. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Klein. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Off the play fake. Klein. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here's the Raiders punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now we'll throw here to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Carroll. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
He finds his man complete. It's Carroll. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bulls go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So out come the Raiders. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Throwing on first down. Klein throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Down to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carroll. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The Raiders try to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. On 1st and 10, Klein. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. On 1st down, Klein. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Throwing again. Klein. He'll complete this one to Watson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now we're signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared.
A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught by Brown. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
They got completion there, but that's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carroll. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And he'll go down at the 28.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. Now back to throw. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Patterson will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Klein. And the pressure gets to him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. He'll take it at the 42. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Here is 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, Klein. He finds his man, complete. It's Morrison, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Chicago offense set to get started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Davenport.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Returnable for Watson.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Klein, 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22.
Operating from the gun. Klein. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Patterson to start the drive.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On play action, they'll throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
3rd down, here's Patterson.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Klein. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Off play action. Klein. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run the counter. Morrison. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Klein. He finds his man, complete. That's Morrison. Only able to gain a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Off the play fake. Klein.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, what a move. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2nd down and a yard.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
Straight ahead, Patterson. And able to get this to the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Klein.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun. Klein. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Klein. And this is going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Patterson running between the tackles. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Here's Patterson again.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
A handoff for Patterson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a give to Patterson.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
101 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. A pitch comes to Patterson.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on.